Come hell or high water, I'll tie you to this track. Come hell or high water, I'll leave you and never look back.
We're back at it. There's some grass growing in there. And a huge prairie fire here. Anyway, we're back. We're back at it. Once again, we're getting a late start, but wasn't quite sure if I wanted to bring all my gear and just camp, or if I was going to come back. And it's Monday. I think it's the 28th of March. On to April. We got today, tomorrow, and then part of Wednesday, or actually we can hunt all day Wednesday if we have to, but hoping to find something today. Be a little nicer than yesterday. Yesterday it only got up to 50. And we didn't do much yesterday. We just drove around and looked at different fields, seeing what we were going to be dealing with in those fields as far as road conditions and what was planted there, and checked out some other spots. Found some spots that we weren't going to be able to get to due to road construction and stuff. So it's always good to use this early season for kind of proofing and scouting everything out. Purchased a ghost blind here too. We may put into action at some point if sitting in the big blind doesn't pan out. We might be a little more mobile with that. But talked to a couple guys from Missouri yesterday, and they'd been down here for 3 or 4 days already, and they really hadn't seen much. They said obviously nothing's really talking yet, but said the ones they saw they could have shot with a shotgun probably, but so at least they were seeing birds. We did see one group yesterday. It was 1 or 2 jakes with some hens. So, all right, we got the blind set up here. Need to get that decoys out. We should be ready to rock. Well, I knew I was going to forget something. I forgot my calls. I need my calls. All right, let's go get them. Oh, man. All right. My camera's about to die. I'm going to change batteries out here real quick. I think we're ready. We got the decoys out, and we'll just have to wait. The wind's trying to pick up a little bit here, but that's why I kind of wanted to get some calls out there when I was walking back a little closer to the wood line. It's been an hour and a half or so. We haven't seen or heard anything, so I think, I know that's not a lot of time to sit, but in this spot, if you don't get an answer or at least something walking through within a couple hours, you're you're probably not going to see much. So I think we're going to go down and we're going to hit a couple other spots that I know. Maybe check into that one that we really liked yesterday and see if that one will pan out. We may be able to find something in there today, maybe. I don't know. Jake's at least. Get something on video, but yeah, I'd just like to see some, just to get my confidence up a little bit. But we haven't really hit it hard yet. I mean, this is the first time we put the blind up, so really haven't been at it very hard, so. Alright, so here's the nice thing about having an archery range right here by where you hunt. So the arrows that I set up for last year are different than the arrows that I've been practicing with. I know, call me stupid, but that's the way it is. And I had to move left to right with those other arrows because they have laser vanes on them. These have a heat vane or something on them, so they're a little different. And we're gonna have to come down here to the range here and center them up again. So I'm gonna shoot a couple arrows here at the range and try to get these arrows back and left and right. And yes, my bow rides in the front seat with me because it's like one of my kids. All right, well, we've got the ghost blind here. We're gonna set up either right down in here, right down this lane here, and put the decoys out behind me here, or we're gonna set it back in here, right back in here, and shoot this way. We know probably nothing's coming in from behind us, so we'll have no problem with anything behind us unless they come across that road. Let's see if it works or not. I don't know. Let's see. Alright, well, we're gonna give this a shot. I don't know. It's kind of a long shot, but you never know. Could work. Could work. Definitely gotta have a face mask on. Alright, well, here's our setup. Let's see, right out there. There's our decoys. I'm trying to see through these handles. There's two handles down here we can see through. So as long as they don't come in behind us, we're okay.
here. As windy as it is, I don't imagine they're going to come through these trees, but they will come down through this row here. That's generally what they do. So we're going to keep our eyes peeled here. Try to keep quiet. We don't have a lot of cover here. If they try to come in behind us, we're kind of screwed. But I don't think they will do that. That would have been a done deal with blind. Oh, man. Dang it, man. God, just needed them to come a little bit further. And the Jake spooked. And they were just almost in my shot. And they came in on a string. I thought they were all Jakes, but there was two longbeards in the backside of them. And I saw them through here coming. But the Jakes ran in there, and then one of them, he must have saw me moving. Ah, dang it, man. And they ran out the backside here. I took a Hail Mary at one of them, but he was a good 50, 60 yards out there probably, and I was set up for 30, 40, 30. Oh, man, that sucks. Well, we know at least there's two longbeards in here. I think we'll get everything picked up here and get out of here, let them calm down. This blind is not I don't know what they saw something they didn't like. I don't know if it was a decoy spinning or one of them chirped pretty loud, and the rest of them they were gone. They were gone just like that. They didn't stick around at all. Man. We're back in the truck. We'll let those toms, those Jakes calm down. It's kind of crazy because I heard hens first, and then out of nowhere I heard gobble. I figured they were Jakes, but they I think there was like 3 or 4 jakes and 2 toms, 2 full-size toms. That's all right. We're gonna get one of them. We'll get one of them. We'll come back tomorrow morning. Set up early in the morning when everything's calm. Use the right blind, and we should be money. Should be money. Hopefully they didn't run too far, but I've gotten busted out here before and then turned around the next day and killed. So I'm not too concerned about it, but man, it would have been nice to close the deal there on at least one of them. Hell, who knows? We may have. I mean, they weren't strutting or anything. They weren't acting like they were going to be strutty or anything. So they probably wouldn't have stuck around too long anyway. But yeah, the old ghost blind. I don't know about that thing. Definitely needs to be brushed in very well. I don't know what. It's pretty windy today, so it might have been flexing and moving, and it looks funky when it's doing that. So that was probably the situation that we were dealing with there. But oh well, move on and try again. Third setup. Man, if it wasn't for this wind, this would probably be a prime setup. Still could be, but it's going to be really hard for those turkeys to hear us. I don't know. All we can do is try it. This is a prime spot. But the wind is just terrible. It's gotten worse today. They're still hanging out over there, but they're not interested. This wind's got them spooked. Either that or there's some toms over here messing with them, but I haven't seen them. I would like to see them. It's pretty cool though. I was actually just laying down over here. I just got up and looked out, and here's a bunch of jakes. I don't know. They may have been right in the spread. Who knows? Sucks. Jay, so. This wind is just boogering everything up. Alright, just keep on trucking, keep on trying. That's all we can do.